Hello everyone and welcome back to Attingham Park. Now, we are hemorrhaging money right now. However, there's some stuff that's happened because I did a few updates. So, one thing that's happened is this manure pile has actually started to fill up. So I do need to get the manure out of the silo and put it in there. We also have a big bunch of bales here. The reason for this is, quite simply, I have done a monster contract. The contract was here. This whole field had to be baled. But we're now done, so we can complete that, and that's going to give us some money. The other thing that changed is this. So there was an update to the animal mod I use, I can't remember the name, and we now have calves and cows, and they do actually look different. Now because of this, we actually lost some money and gained some money because the sheep and the lambs were worth less than they were before the mod. The cows were worth the same and the calves were worth a little bit more. So we ended up with a little bit of extra money. So I've taken a sip of coffee. We've also got all our horses in here. They obviously need some more straw. We're going to deal with that in a second. But first, let's take this 42,765. Awesome. So the other thing that changed is I bought this guy. So he is literally just here so that I can deliver straw and hay and that kind of stuff. Very, very cheap tractor. Don't remember the actual price, we'll double check in a second. Is that enough straw? No, there needs some more. Let's go back and get some more. It's a bit of a slow tractor, I have to say. Not a great turning circle either. And changing gear, it takes a while for it to work out what gear it needs to be in, but it works well. So let's just hop into here, grab another load of straw, get to that menu because it's annoying me. Oops. Get ourselves a nice full load. There we go. And now we can go and deliver this. Unfortunately, I can't deliver this over the feeding area. It does need to go all the way back to where I was just now, which is a shame, but it's okay. We don't have much straw left in the pile, but we do still have a lot left in the silo because we accidentally had some load put into the silo. I am having to run over the horses. Oops, that's not the right place for it. That is. But I can pick that up. And there we go. So let's get this guy out. Get him parked up. And then we can have a look at the other things that have changed because we've got a couple of things sorted. I'm just going to go and drop him off. So, this field has now been seeded with sorghum. Unfortunately, I actually put the wrong seed in at the very start, which is why it's looking a bit funny. There is one tiny patch. Oh no, it's actually gone over the top of it. But because of that, because it went over the top of it, we've got this weird texture in parts of it. I also found some stones that I hadn't done. But I have this guy here, ready to use. But before we use him, we need to get this field seeded. So, obviously, we're putting corn in. Don't think we have an option. Well, we do. But no, we're going with corn. So, we're going to get started immediately. And we will need to roll this field as well, but that's okay. We'll get this field rolled afterwards. For now, it's just a case of getting the seeds in. And this is going to be our lovely cornfield. Our maize silage, by the way, is actually ready. It's ready to be used. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell it because I think I have enough of everything. I don't think any of the animals need maize silage. They'll take it, but I don't think we need it. But I'll have a look. For now, just going to get this done as quickly as we can. Do it on a short time lapse, and I'll see you when we're finished.
Had me going good, but I left a scar. You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and then you're gone.
Oh, last bit of the headland, and this field is now complete, basically. Very, very good. So, that means we have got the sorghum planted, the corn planted, and whatever it was that I put up in this field. Ooh, I'm so zoomed in. Up here, what is it? 3. Oats, yes. Now, the oats, unfortunately, need rolling, but I can't roll them because they've already started growing. Yes, that is almost ready to be harvested. So, let's turn this off. So they both need rolling, yep. The 27 also needed ploughing, but we're not doing that. Not today, anyway. Do it next harvest, I think. It's supposed to plough after doing corn, that's why. I made the silly mistake of not doing it. So, I'm now going to put this guy away, and then we're going to hop over to the roller. Let's get hooked up. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is, because I could see, I was doing some baling in that contract and taking it over to the drop-off point at the same time, and I could see that there was a significant amount of bales in comparison to what was actually needed. So what I did was I left some of those bales as grass on purpose and just baled them up. Ah, there we go. Yes, so I have now got a big batch of grass bales as well as the silage bales. So that's going to keep our cows and sheep ticking along for a while, which is very good. So I'm going to go completely different to the way the seeder did it, because the seeder was actually running on courseplay. I really needed to just get this done on courseplay. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do this whole field today, not on camera. I will get a worker to continue it off camera because it's just not feasible. What we will do though, I think before we finish, I was going to say the maize silage, we're going to sell some, but we're actually going to keep a lot of it for putting into the BGA. And I was thinking I could maybe take some over there, but I want to leave this guy on a worker, and he is the one, he's the only one capable of pulling this roller. He's also the only one capable of pulling the trailer successfully. So we're lacking tractors a little bit. We've got one tractor we can use for yard work on the farm, but if it's long distance, pulling a trailer, no good. And we've got another yard tractor now down at the horse pig farm. But what we don't have is we don't have another fields tractor, and this is something we're lacking. We really do need to get another one. Of course, with only 31,000, that's a bit of a tall ask. So we're going to have to earn a bit more money, but with the stuff that we've got milk, we've got soybeans as well that should be good for selling soon. We've got wool. We'll have a look in a minute actually on the time-saving stock check, see when we should be selling stuff. But yeah, we're still producing a good amount of milk, so that's going to keep giving us money. And we're still producing wool, which wool is not that lucrative, but when you save it all up for a whole year and then sell it off, it is a bit more lucrative. Yeah, we should be able to afford a new tractor soon, maybe something bigger as well, because if we have something bigger, then we can start doing things like bigger rollers, bigger seeders, because I already know that next episode we're going to be doing the large field, maybe next episode, maybe the one after, but we're going to be doing the really, really large field with soybeans, and for that we're going to have to lease a seeder, something bigger, hopefully something that this guy can pull, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of a sticky situation. But we'll see. We'll have a look. It might not be next episode because we've got a couple of things to do. You know, we've got to do a bit of yard work as well. You know, getting that maize silage sorted. That's something that has to be done. And keeping on top of the animals in general. Yeah, we've got a few different things that we need to complete. So it's not all fields at the moment. Obviously, a lot of the work we're going to be doing in the next few episodes is going to be field related, but not all of it. So before we start this, we'll just get him into position, drop him down, because dropping him down does take time. And let's have a look at stock check. So, sorghum, don't care about that. Soybeans, best time is July, not that far away. That would be 109,000. Wow. We've got corn, 14,000, best time is January, so we're keeping that. Wool, best time is May. In fact, now the price is already higher than it should be. Milk, best time is October, but that price is still pretty good. We're not selling hay. We've got some strawberries, there's some tomatoes even. And then the rest of it is stuff that we're keeping. 128,000 litres of maize silage. 405,000 litres of grass silage. We've got a lot of that. So yeah, we've got stuff that we can sell to keep the farm going, and contracts like that one I just did for 45,000 really, really help as well. I don't want to do too many contracts offline. That one, I just did it because I realised I needed the money, and as you will have noticed with the videos recently, I've not been able to stick to a schedule. Work has been hectic. I've been away for work for the last week. So now I'm trying to get back and get into the swing of it again. But yeah, because I had some time before I left for my trip, not enough time to do a recording, so I said I'll do a contract. And I picked that contract and then immediately regretted it. But I said, well, I'll just get it finished. So that's what I did. Finished it before I went away, and left it so that we could start the episode with collecting the money. But yeah, I can continue doing jobs like that. Or I can keep it all for on camera. Let me know what you think. I don't like doing too much stuff off camera. Things like doing this field just had to be done. We have so many fields that all need to be seeded at the same time. If we did them all on camera, you would get bored. I would get bored. I mean, this field is not a small field. Obviously the corn field, absolutely fine to do it on camera. Doesn't take long. But this field, coupled with the new massive one that we leased, it's a lot, really. So that's why I decided to just crack on and get this field seeded, so that we could then at least have the seeding done and only the rolling, which, as you can see, the rolling is taking a while. So yeah, it's big work, it really is. I mean, we do get a 10% yield benefit for rolling, which is why I'm doing it, because otherwise I think I'd be tempted to just not bother, given how long it's going to take. I am going to put it on a worker to finish this, but it's still going to take you a while. And that's also why we're still running on ×1, because I don't want the same thing to happen to our oat field, where we don't roll it immediately, and then afterwards I can't roll it. That's quite frustrating. Anyway, I'm not sure how much more we're going to do before I finish the episode. I think the one thing we will do is just check on all the animals, make sure they've all got the food and stuff they need. I think they're going to be pretty good because I did top them all up. Tried to make sure that everyone had what they needed because after the update kind of screwed up a lot of stuff. So I spent quite a lot of time fixing the animals. In fact, I think we lost all of our sheep. Yeah, we did. All the sheep disappeared, so I had to buy them again. And then I gave them food, so that's why I spent quite a lot of time on the animals, and that's in the same day. Not the same, yeah. You will have noticed we started the episode on about 3 o'clock. That's actually because I skipped forward in time way too much accidentally. I forgot the command for skipping time and just ended up going forwards way too much. Okay, I think we'll do one more pass and then that'll be it. The rest of it will be done off camera. So when we come back for the next episode, the field will be completely done. Goodness knows how long it's going to take though. Could take a long time. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not a tiny roller, but it's also not the biggest. It's just that I know that this tractor can pull it, which is why we're using it really. There are bigger ones, but I've got a feeling that this guy might struggle, which is why we need a bigger tractor really as well. When we sell those soybeans, that's going to be the money-making episode, because they should be worth, what is it, around 109,000 pound. That's a lot of money. That will come in very, very handy. We're going to be leasing a harvester again, probably the same one as last year. I'll see if we can find something a bit more interesting. I need to remember exactly which one we used last year, but I remember it was very cost effective. Not a massive grain tank, not a massive header width, but it did the job. It did the job very, very well. And we'll make maize silage again out of the corn, because it's just a good way to use the maize, really, the corn. Make some maize silage. Corn is not worth that much. It's great if you're feeding it to pigs. Actually, I did say we'd plant the corn and we'd keep it for the pigs. That's also why we've got that 14,000 litres, because I'm keeping that for them as well. Right, we'll leave him here. Let's get over... Yeah, how are these guys doing? Food, 18,903. Is that a good amount? Yeah, okay, so they've got everything they need. The cows have got loads, and the sheep are good as well. And the sheep... Ah, yes, that's another thing, sorry. We can now have goats. Yeah! We can put goats in the same place. I think in the same place. So we can also get goat milk. These guys, they've got some milk, they've got some slurry, plenty of straw. Everyone's ticking along. We should have new cows soon as well. Sheep got a while. So because they didn't reset when the mod came in, they kept everything. These guys actually did reset, so reproduction is back at 20%, which means we're not going to get any sheep until next year, but we do have plenty of lambs. I'm hoping as well that when they hit puberty, they convert to cows, or the lambs convert to sheep. These guys as well are also now young horses. What's a young horse? A calf? I don't remember the name. Anyway. Right, so everyone is actually doing quite well. They're not ours. So there's nothing really that we need to do. Yeah. We've got some wool there. Plenty of wool by here. This is our new set of grass. Also got some hay left over. We're going to need to make some more hay soon. And here we go. Look at the little lambs. Look at them. Oh, little lambs. In fact, that's going to be the screenshot. Hold on a sec. There we go. So, yeah. We've also got grass in here we can cut. But, look at those lovely little guys. They're so small and fluffy. Yeah, look at you. That is going to be it for today. Enough of me making strange noises. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.